saying? Had to do it hella big, had to run it back again. Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again.
Stop.
Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again.
People in the back, get 'em up. One time for the people in the back, get 'em up. One time for the people in the back, get 'em up. One time for the people in the back, in the back, in the back. For the people in the back, 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 back. For the people in the back, 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 back. For the people in the back, for the people in the back, for the people in the
Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again.
Stop.
Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again. Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again. Run it back again.
Yo, what's good? How are y'all doing this morning, afternoon, whatever? If you haven't seen my video of this level yet, highly recommend you go watch it. Or, if you can easily knock out an insane demon, I highly suggest you play it. I sent it for Mythic. Do you remember !CC if you want to join my creator contest that I got going on? I remember when this song is used in like every single 2.1 level. This song used to be so overused. I did some troubleshooting. Hopefully my OBS won't crash. But there's a big, hopefully, asterisk on that claim. I'm not the best with the log files, so I did have to do some digging to figure out like what the actual issue was. This is pretty good so far. I like this. Ooh, okay. Lots of details in the background. I'm liking this line art on these caricatures. Very cool. Make sure it's verified properly. Looks like it was verified properly. Cool. Starting off with a good level. Doesn't happen often. I'll definitely send that for Epic. Alright, next level. Ascend. Oi. Whoa. Alright, 3D. What the hell's going on here, bro? Bro just like decided to put 3D in every single direction. Hi Alvaro, how you doing? Goodbye Alvaro. Have a good day. Yeah, also, I don't know what you did here, but these spikes, like, they, like, go into the block or something. I don't know. Also, you have a bunch of details doing some weirdness. Definitely a lot of overlooked, mistakes in this level so far. That transition had some unnecessary flashing. I mean, the level itself isn't too bad. It's nothing extraordinary, but I feel like there's just a lot of stuff that I feel like should have been fixed and are very easy to fix, but like I don't know how they were missed. This kind of shows like there wasn't much like care put in. Oh yeah. I feel like if a lot of those issues were fixed, I might send this for a star rate, but I feel like there was a little too sloppy for my liking. Guan with the sub. Thank you, thank you. Or the resub, I should say. Hope you're doing alright this morning. Cleat Creator. Bruh. I don't know how. I could very easily be like, this level's much worse than my entry, so I'm not sending it. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm very intrigued to see the other entries. Nice use of 2.2 features here. Whoops. I like the keyboard in the background. That's cool. Maybe this is a personal preference of mine, but I would rather like the glow be turned off here on these objects. I feel like whenever you do like a modern style like this, it's better to have your glow turned off. Ooh, it is cool. Good gradient on that beam in the background. Properly shaded and stuff. Oh, I like to see it. Colors in this part are a little weak, admittedly. I do like this area tint that's going on with this background. Creates a pseudo visualizer. I like that. As you guys, if you see my click entry, I did a shit ton of work on visualizers, so good stuff. This is good. I like it. I'd say that one part that had like the purple and green color scheme, probably the weakest. And I would just like, you know, okay, I would just like try to work on making those colors slightly better. But beyond that, I think a feature should be fine for this. The keyboard's funny, I like it. But yeah, I would also remove the glow in this part, like I said, of the object lines, just because it makes it a little bit more clean. Yeah, the colors in this part, you know, this green and blue color scheme, I would just, you know, improve that a little bit, but beyond that, you know. What the hell's going on? Do we have an AI user in the chat? I don't care if that's a bot or not. Still promoting AI stuff, so that's an automatic ban. This is good. I'll send it for a feature. Do spiritual fueling? I might if it pops up in the random number generator. Okay. What is this? Where's the freaking actual level, dude? Jesus. Does your level have to have copyright? What? What type of question is that? We need AI GD levels? W6, you're about to get banned. Like, no joke. Plus, we already have AI GD levels. We have freaking Rage Quit, Dead Device, whatever the third shitty one was. And then the Skeletal Extremigans. Yeah, Crash Out, that, you know, shit stain. You've been waiting for 2 months? Congrats. If you're going to act like that, you'll wait for another 4, so don't test me. Yeah, keep waiting. I'm not sure if like the vibes of this are because of like the 140p, 144p quality, or like, you know. it's hard to see. It's hard to see. Okay, so it's actually like, you know, decent quality looking. This was cool though. I like the variation in the parts. You know, the text in here, you know, it's a good, you know, bot design idea, I would say. Shout out. This part was actually pretty decent. I liked it. So I think a feature should be fine for this. Rate the map 11 stars. Damn. I can't do it, guys. Okay. And final one in order. The Experiment. This is a good song. Is this a memory level for memory, or whatever that thing is that people do for some reason? Set your level for future Waterbound. I had to take 5 years to actually find the part of the video that had the actual showcase and not you just talking about it, but I found it eventually. Hello? Oh, I'm still jumping. Okay, great. This is definitely an easy level once you, you know, figure it out. But it is a little difficult to do that. The gameplay's fun though. Oops. A bit flashy. But nice old school designs, for sure. Oh, I like the hitboxes, or the little invisible rectangles on top of those pads. It's a nice, like, you know, way to do a little bit of memory there. That was not the way to do that part, but I choose my own path. Oops. That was cool. I like this. I feel like a medium, at least, demon. I still like this though. Definitely one of those levels that's like easy once you figure it out. Alright. That was the last of the levels in order. Time to go ahead and start the random queue. 324. Not good odds so far. 279. My second worthy level. Worthy of what? There's a lot of particles here. The colors are decent. I'm not sure how I feel about the bleeding edges here. Denouement. RTX on. Yeah. Hello, dude. That's a randomly hard timing for some reason. Sure. But yeah, there's a lot of particle usage here, which is creating an unnecessary amount of lag. Like, I should not be lagging here. Okay, taunt 618 for a second. This also feels a bit unbalanced, like this wave section is a little bit more difficult than the rest. You spilled your coffee? Imagine. Yeah, I think the level is alright, but not something that I'd personally send, just because it's a little messy. There's a lot of particles. How many objects? 60,000? The colors were decent, but I just feel like, I don't know. It was a little messy, and it didn't really, like, progress much. I mean, the deco style was pretty much the same thing throughout the entire level. So I'll personally pass on this. Do I ever resend levels? Not really. I mean, if I were to like send a level for star rate, and someone were to request me to send the level 4 star rate again, I would just deny because that doesn't do anything. There's no point in sending me a level that I've already seen. Did you miss your hydrate? No. $347. $317. Legs Pro, you can get banned for saying that, so like banned off of Twitch. So I would just not test that. Alright guys. Devil Girl. Time to turn your speakers down. It is harder than I thought it was going to be. Seems like it's like Insane Demon or something. I'll play through a little bit. If it's still like bullshit gameplay like this, then I'll play, or I'll just watch the video. Because I don't feel like dealing with these timings for a minute. Yeah, we're watching that video. I can't be asked. Hard to Insane Demon, okay. Why is the Not What He Seems Gravity Falls scene playing in the background? What's going on? Bro, the 808s, calm down. Jesus Christ, I'm turning this down. Those 808s are going too hard. As for this level, it's decent. I hope it progresses somewhere, because, you know, we're almost done, and we haven't gone anywhere. Okay, so it doesn't progress anymore. Gotcha. Alright, so for that level, I wish there was more progression. It kind of goes nowhere, unfortunately. Like, it definitely feels like it's setting itself up to be a progression level that can, like, go somewhere. But unfortunately, it ends before that opportunity arises. Yeah. Unfortunately, I will be sending this. Or I will not be sending this. Alright, 364. 270. It says hard to Insane Demon and they didn't put a video. So we'll see if this... Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Alright, let's turn the music back up. Because we're no longer listening to a free 99 song. Yo, Techno, what's up? Guys, it's 2020 whenever Emerald Realm came out. Hello, dude. Great. Alright, first of all, these freaking hitboxes are actually broken. Okay, great. Yeah, I can actually progress in this level now. The radio blur is a bit unnecessary. Also, this hue pulse that's just like consistently happening, I don't like that. Nor do I like that transition. Definitely really rough around the edges. I mean, I like the effort put in with the blocks, but it does get to a point where it's a bit too messy. And there's not really much song representation either, which is unfortunate. Also, the hitboxes are kind of very inaccurate. You're gonna force me to build a mind break? Dude, I'd rather lose my mod position than do that. Alright, sure. Spam your checkpoints. No, that's the end of the level. Alright. Yeah, that was certainly a level. Extreme Demon 10 stars. Yeah. The only free 99 song you'll ever catch me enjoying is 1. 376. $274. There you are. My Break is a starter pack edgy level song. True. Bit of neo designer, what do you want to call this style? I do like this song though. I think this is a, is this a Water Flame song? I forget. I think it is. Kind of wish there's a little bit more color. It is fairly bland, and the what colors we do have are really muted, and it kind of doesn't really like sell like enough depth or atmosphere in my opinion. This part's a little bit better. Also, I would you see the little like screen jitter that you see whenever I hit that? In the teleport orb, there's an option that says ignore X. Make sure to toggle that on whenever you use a teleport orb like this, because it can mess up your sync, because I'm hitting it early and the screen's slightly going to the right, and then I'm hitting it late and the screen's slightly going to the left. So just make sure to do that whenever you use a teleport orb, else you'll have some desync issues. Okay. But yeah, I definitely see the potential in this. I would just request a little bit more colored and just some more brighter contrast values. Just because like it doesn't really go much anywhere, unfortunately. And I feel like if it had some better colors, I could see this getting a star rate. But I'll personally be skipping out on this for now. What's up, Mr. Creeper? How you doing? Alright, next level 392. 98. Zigzag by Quablu. Looks like we got a design level in our hands. Always a fan of these. I somehow missed the dash orb. Might want to fix that. Not sure how necessary the sound effects are in this level. I personally get rid of them. Alright. Decent designs here. The gameplay is a little questionable at times. You know, it's very much flow gameplay, so, you know, not readable. It's just kind of click to the beat and hope that you pass the level, which I'm not really the biggest fan when levels do that. Once again, sound effects quite unnecessary. Bit of a long end screen. Flow gameplay, but it isn't. Stalefish. I guess it's by a lot of people. I don't know. Yeah, it was alright. Decent gameplay. Deco was alright. So also another feature. Nothing too spectacular, but still feature worthy. Crazy, why are you spamming? You know what, you're getting timed out, bro. I don't care. Enjoy your 10 minutes in solitude. Alright. 406. 306. Alright. Another extreme demon, because people can only make extreme demons for some reason. Someone skip queue? Alright, I'll get to it. Relax. My voice is similar to Japanese anime. I don't think I'm expressive enough to be a Japanese anime character. This is cool so far. I'm liking these designs. Can I speak Japanese? No. I did go to Japan earlier this year, like a month ago or two, but I did not pick up on any Japanese. This is cool though, I'm liking the variation here. Admittedly, this yin and yang does feel a little out of place, maybe because like it's, you know, black and white compared to the otherwise red color scheme, but it was cool. I sound like that guy with the fangs and murder drones. Are you talking about N? You're saying I sound like N? Unless I'm thinking of someone else. I haven't seen murder drones in a while. Yeah, this is decent. I liked it. Soda Extreme Demon. Remake of Lunatic Doom Machine. Oh, okay. I would say a movie voice actor. Really? I've been told many times, just throughout life, that I should do like announcing or something. I personally don't see it, but you know, this was decent. I liked it. Alright, let's go ahead and do that skip request because someone was very impatient about it. Pursuit is an auto level. Awesome. Wait, what? Siokso? Okay. Yo, Charlie, thank you for the bit. And a gameplay auto. If you're wondering what my creative conscience is like, hey, just make a level like this. It's simple as that. People are trying to overcomplicate it, bro. Just make a level like this. Literally just make a classic level and then make an auto version of it. There. Easy. This is cool though. This is what, 7 years old? Can definitely tell, but it's still pretty solid. Oh, I kind of wish it extended on a little bit, but this is still good. Why is it rated harder? Yeah, it was good. That's not a fair rate still. Alright, what is this shit ass song that's playing in the background? Next. Um, 429. 297. Yeah. Kind of fun plot. Well, if this isn't suspicious, I don't know what is. Yay. Alright, since this is the level, I can just safely say that I can go ahead and move on to the next one. Good job. You made an auto level. 434. 182. Literally 3 responses back to back say autoplay arena or area as their favorite level. Interesting. Speaking of platformer. First 2.2 level. Alright. I can very much tell this is a first 2.2 platformer level. Using theory of everything was not something I would have foreseen on this level. I'm going up. I need a key. Or I need to go grab that key. Oh, bullshit. What? Oh, I wanted to cheese to get that going. I need a purple key. Oh, here we go. We're back. You better be multi-activate. Oh, you aren't. Oh, God. Yeah, I'd say the deco doesn't really... Oh, really? That's all for a key, dude? Oh my god, you are so evil. The deco doesn't really have much correlation with the song. I mean, it looks better than a lot of platformers do, because, you know, this one actually has a little bit of effort put into the deco. I do wish that I kind of, like, you know, had a little bit of, oh shit, wider range of stuff going on, because it's been like this style for the entire level so far. That was just for a pad, okay. Nope, I was mistaken. I need a red key. Maybe not. Let's go with ball. Should I use my auto clicker for this? Alright, that works. I highly recommend, if you're a creator, to give yourself an auto clicker. Because it helps for like choosing or moving to high end like layers. What happened? I'm going back down. Alright, I'm lost. What happened? Okay, okay. Apparently gotta go back to the right. Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's turn off these lines so I can just see something. But if you don't know, if you're playing with if you're using a level with a regular song, like one of the blue songs, just use this button right here to turn off those lines, because those lines are low-key annoying. Okay, so it seems to be this for the entire level. Gotcha. Two years ago. I think it should be fine for a star rate. It's pretty decent for its time, being, you know, fairly early on. Yeah, like a couple days after 2.2 dropped, you know. But yeah. I'll send it for a rate still. People, you gotta learn that you don't send your IDs in the chat. Like, I don't know why you guys can't read. Alright. Next. 450. Yo, what's up, spoiler? How you doing? 390. This is a hard to insane demon. Shard escapes. This level contains flashing lights. Practice mode recommended. Estimated difficulty insane demon. So far for an insane demon, it's not bad. Hit that late. There we go. That's a cool little tile screen. These timings are so annoying in 2.2. They've gotten a lot more difficult. Those green orb timings off the block. New ship physics. Wowzers. Good lord. Okay. That gap was unnecessarily tight. As for the level deco, it is fairly weird duel, I guess. It is fairly standard deco. You see with the level, or with this song, you know, just black and white. So I kind of wish it was a little bit more interesting there. The gameplay isn't bad. It's also like not that difficult. I'd say this is like an easy, insane demon, maybe a high-end hard demon. Like that one ship section with like those tight gaps, like that did feel more along the lines of insane demon. But some of these slower portions that are mainly just timing focused, you know, they're not bad in the slightest. Yeah, 120 attempts, that's like easy end insane demon. I mean, that wasn't bad, just kind of wish it was a little bit more expressive. Didn't really have too much going on, unfortunately. Yo, thank you for the subscription. Now you're getting timed out for 24 hours. See you tomorrow. Bye. Oh yeah. $456. $286. How long have we been going? 50 minutes. Okay. Empty shell. What's going on in YouTube chat? I don't know. YouTube chat is always weird. Is this a joke? Is what a joke? I thought that in the background was gonna kill me. Oh my god. Decent atmosphere so far. I like the little block movements with the pulses. That's a nice touch. Kind of wish there was a little bit more coloration going on. Maybe a secondary color would be nice. Or some hue shifting, like some gradient values. This, you got some topsy-turvy gameplay, I like it. With the moving blocks. You know, star grinders would probably cry, be like, it isn't sight readable, oh my god. But all I can say is, shut up. I do very much like this atmosphere. Do you feel that there could be a little bit more going on, though? It's cool. I like this. I'll send it for like a high-end star rate. It's like almost a feature for me, but I just wish there was a little bit more color work going on. Alright. I just deleted like 3 troll responses because people are just being brain dead. Alright. 459. 412. Madness Combat 4 OST remake. Okay. We'll see if this is good. 9:40 a.m. on a Tuesday and people behaving like this. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of scary to think that some of these kids are like in school right now. Like, oof, I feel bad for the teachers, dude. Can I play your level? Sure. Put it in the form. And then you might have a chance of me playing it. Don't be like the other people who put it in the chat and they get banned. Be smarter than them. The 3D though. The 3D though, we got blocks with 3D, we got blocks without 3D. What's going on? Designs themselves are pretty good. Now I'm going with full Madness Combat, alright. I don't even think you have to do that. Oh, there are spikes up there, okay. Very cool 1.9 level though. Bro is jamming, you see that? He's jamming. Also, Mirror Portal's scary. Some people's kryptonite for some reason, even though it does not change the difficulty of the level at all. Real talk though, if you hate Mirror Portals, just because of like them being like quote unquote more difficult, then just play more levels with Mirror Portals. You'll find out that it changes no difficulty at all. It's just you coping for something different. This is cool though, I like it. I'll send it for a feature. Good 1.9 stuff. Yo, Sanchez, can you read the title? Do you need me to translate for you? $385. Form reset when? When I feel like it. This looks like it's gonna be a little bit more difficult than I thought. Possibly. I don't know. I mean, it'd be great if my FPS would come back so my screen isn't like all jittery, because that's also part of the perceived difficulty. This level looks cool so far, though. I'm liking this. Wait, Awzi? Or Awedzi? How you pronounce it? What's going on with these hitboxes, bro? Go up. I feel this level is about to get more difficult. Hasn't been too bad so far. Very much old school vibes with the general structuring, like very 2.0 like, and I'm liking it a lot. Like I kind of wish more levels would explore this general type of structuring. Where it's like there's a lot of ground spikes and like the general structuring is very ground spike focused. Like it doesn't happen enough. I'm liking these colors a lot as well. Ooh, interesting transition. That was cool. I like this. I like this a lot. Oh, it's a Royan level. Okay. Not the end is nigh. Gotcha. I'm liking this a lot. Very, very solid stuff. Epic, I could see it. I just feel like some of the design choices could have been improved just the slightest amount, and if so, then I would have sent for Epic. Alright, let's play one more level, and then we'll reset the form. 484. 48. Gotta scroll all the way back up. Motivation. By Rock Wizard. By who? By Rock Wizard. Doesn't Rock Wizard have a level called Motivation? It's like an epic easy demon or something? Fairly empty in this part. I wish there was a little bit more connecting the foreground to the background, because there is a big disconnect there. This part does a little bit more work there. Shout out to the motivation flag. With a little bit of parallax involved. But I do think like it does give better. Like, this part was decent, and then at the drop, it does kind of fall flat, unfortunately. So I wish there was just a little bit more going on there. This part was also fairly decent. But yeah. But this part is definitely the most empty out of the parts in this level. So I would just like maybe add something else in the background, like sort of like a mid-ground. Also, shout out to the giant pinwheel, bro. What was this, 2018? Sure. Sure. Yeah, okay. What is this? You said once per stream for skip queue. Harsh, no, that's not how it works. Why are you over here spreading misinformation? It's once every 30 minutes. There's a 30-minute cooldown. Yeah, I'll personally send this for a star rate. Alright. Let's go ahead and reset the form. There's 490 responses in the filtered sheet, and then there's 544 responses in the unfiltered form. Look at this ID right here. This ID was here pasted 8 times. Bye. Don't do that. Alright. Form reset time. Remember, there is a question in the form that you must answer. Previously, it was what was your favorite auto level? Now it'll be something different. If I see anything required or revolving around auto levels, I will not be sending it or playing your level, because that means that you just refresh the form and did not decide to answer the form completely. Alright, form has been reset. As per usual, I will roll the first 20 levels. How are there 500 plus responses when the viewership is at 300 combined? Because people will come in here, they'll paste their ID into the form, then they just leave. And then also you have the form spammers, which, like that ID I just did, I catch you spamming the form that much, I will just go and put your level into the not sent folder. I don't care how good it is. $13. Low attention span, yeah. People always like, they have their low attention span, so they don't have like enough attention to stay at a mod stream, but then like they get upset with me when I don't play the level, or I don't tell them if I played the level. Whoa. What is this? Death Moon. We're going fast, guys. That was a very rough song transition. That was a funny level. It is like a little underwhelming, unfortunately, with the colors. I would have probably improved the colors a little bit, make your colors a little bit more saturated. Here, let me show you a little trick that I learned. If you want easy colors, use this trigger setup. There you go. Now your color's a little bit more saturated. I think it'll very much work here. No? Oh, have your share set to the background? You have your shader set to the background. How boring. Well, yeah, I mean, the beginning of the level, obviously, it's, you know, default already. Like, you know, stuff like this is like, alright, this is not going to get sent. And then we go into Death Moon. And then here we have, like, the actual level. So, like, for the actual level, I feel like it's a little empty. And, like I said, the colors would need to be improved a little bit. But yeah. Not bad, but just not something that I would personally send. Okay. Next. 119. And we roll 115. Someone got lucky. Another extreme demon. Ugh. It's a platform at least, so at least it's, you know, different. $42 minutes, huh? Let's watch the showcase, yeah? This is not even a showcase, this is like a trailer for it, okay? Fun with plus trap. Alright, well apparently I need to watch that entire video. I'll probably watch it at like 4 times speed while watching something else, because I don't have that attention span for a platformer. So I'll keep that for later after stream. Okay. 101. Nadir. There's a lot of particles here, bro. Good lord. Some of these colors do feel a little bit oversaturated, like it's purple. Oversaturated purple never really looks good, in my opinion, because like it like starts to like bleed out towards that pink color. I don't know. Never the biggest fan of that. I think the particles here have definitely overstayed their welcome. I also wish that there could have been a little bit more deco variation, because it has been these bot designs for the level's entirety so far. But I'll definitely remove these particles. Nadir is my friend's name. I used to know someone called Nadir as well. His name was Nadir Bouch. Or Nadir Boucher. What a crazy name. Someone on YouTube said !mod. Classic YouTube chat. Not too bad. I just wish it was a little more varied and those particles were removed, because it does kind of get a bit messy, admittedly. $137. Another platformer, room-based platformer. All right. Let's see if it has any intriguing deco. Because for me, that's what a platformer that is room-based needs. So far, not too much intriguing deco, admittedly. Was there any point? Really? Okay, an invisible wall here. Great. Definitely better ways to structure your gameplay than just having an invisible wall. I don't know. Oh, this gameplay right here sucks. Don't do this gameplay. This gameplay is so ass whenever people do it. Oh my god. Did you like watch Colin's video of like what not to do in a platformer, and then like you were like, huh, those all seem like great ideas. Let me do them. Because that's what this level is, basically. Oh my god, dude. The deco is not that interesting. Kind of has a like how-to platformer aesthetic, but like just very slightly different looking assets used. Oh my god, dude. But yeah, the gameplay not interesting as well. Needs to be a little bit more interesting gameplay for me to send a platformer, admittedly. Do you have to go up here, bro? I guess. This gameplay sucks. I wouldn't say it sucks, but, you know, doesn't do much, you know, doesn't have much it's not really inspired, I will say that. Oh! Also, just saying an aspect of level sucks, just makes me not want to play your level. Okay, this room is interesting. We're back here? What? What happened? Okay, we're back. There's a flag there, sure. That was certainly a level. Doesn't unfortunately do much for me to like it. $168. 54. Cycles remake. I should be dead. That was a weird hitbox timing. Do you think this level will have the easy first coin or no? You actually made it so that you have to hit the orbs instead of just hitting the jump pad? Alright. Okay, great. Baby's first extreme demon. Easy coin. I don't know what people are talking about with the actual cycles coin being difficult. You're just ass. This part is seemingly unchanged, gameplay-wise. Doggy said first coin in cycles is impossible timing. Why are we letting this guy verify grief, bro? If you can't do that coin first try. Interesting. I'm not the biggest fan of the deco quality. I feel like it is rather rough. Also, bro got rid of the mirror portals, so that's obviously a downgrade. But yeah. Personally, the deco isn't my cup of tea. $175. $159. Oatmeal cream pies? Bro, I forgot about those things. Very saturated colors. A lot of deco choices I've seen a lot in the past. This reminds me of some Team Liquify levels. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, black screen transition. Never a good sign. Very dark. Like, it is a Mega Collab, but also looks very samey. That's what happens when you get a bunch of creators who make the same style. You get no variation. Freaking Depressionate 7. Or Depressionate 7. Haven't heard that name in a while. Toast Lord. Oh my god. Painting Orange before Painting Orange decided to do an interesting style. Crash Pancake 2. A lot of old names there. But unfortunately it's very much aged poorly. It is very much a 6-year-old level, as it says. And it has not aged in a good way, in my opinion, because it's just very oversaturated purple. It doesn't really do much to have interesting variation. You basically got six to 9 creators that have made the same style over and over again. So I'll personally be skipping out on this. Can a whole bag of Doritos cause a throw-up feel? What? I mean, I've definitely have had that feeling after eating a whole bunch of Cool Ranch Doritos. You know. Ooh, bro got banned. Ha. Loser. What is this song, bro? Angel Playa? Get out of here. 189. 140. Zero like level. Alright, we have a 9 circles level. Can already tell. Do people not realize that 9 circles levels that look like this cannot get rated anymore? Like, at least it looks somewhat different using the 2.2 blocks as the main block deco here. But unfortunately, 9 circles levels, they need to look a little bit more interesting than this for them to have any chance of being sent. All of a sudden it's Acropolis, alright. GD Monkey, if people can't comprehend that the term library is used for information, then that's on them. I'm not changing the aspects of my server because some people are joining and immediately wanting to request their level. Have I seen this level before? How much for mommy ASMR? 200,000 bits. That's a very cool art in the background. Hopefully it's not AI art that's been traced. And that's not a 200,000 bit goal, that's 200,000 bits donated at once. Not a consecutive goal. So unfortunately this level elected to just go between these two parts. I kind of wish it expanded upon itself more, because it is promising, but it just kind of is these two parts, and it's just like, alright, let's go ahead and go back and forth between the two. Thanks for the 2 bits from Temu. Yeah, unfortunately, I just wish there was a little bit more going on. Like, look at this part. It's like, alright, I made these 2 parts in this level, and I'm going to flash back between the two because I don't have any ideas for the other parts. That's the vibes I'm getting for this part of the level. So I'll probably send it for a star rate at most. $217. What's up, VisiTech? How you doing? VisiTech, when's the Before Machinery 2 coming out? 142. Lemon Groove. Is this another clique entry? Alright. You'd rather finish your current big project? Fair enough. This level's got some decent colors in it. Both the bot designs and the arts are all very fresh looking. Text in the background aside. I think these pulses with this zoom is a little bit too harsh. I would definitely tone this down. I don't even know like what was done for this. I think it's a zoom. Yeah, I kind of wish there was a little bit more going on, admittedly. Like, it definitely started out pretty solid. I do think it kind of goes down a little bit in quality as it goes on. Like, these first couple of parts are pretty decent. And then once we get towards the ending, like after this part, it does admittedly go down a little bit in quality, in my opinion. Like, this amount of zoom right here was good, but then as soon as you zoom out right here, I don't know if you have the zoom on a loop or something, but I'll definitely try and, or I would definitely recommend that you make that zoom a little less harsh. Thank you for the bit, Harsh. So I'll send it for a star rate for now. Is it actually VisiTech's birthday? Or are we just doing a thing in chat? Alright, 223. 93. Only $2,000 for mommy ASMR? Yeah, you guys can do it. I'm sure one of you has $2,000 to spare. I also finally, I think, fixed the donations link on my Twitch channel, because for the longest time it was like, hey, you can't donate to this guy because he needs to update it, and then I finally updated it. So I think that method of tipping works now. I don't know. We'll see if someone. What does this say? I know that new in some languages means hello, but it could be a different one. I do like the energy in this level though. The designs are relatively simple, like especially in this part, but it does make up for it with a bit of energy. Whoops, you're a robot. I thought it was just a cube. It does get a little bit more empty as it goes on. Kind of wish there was a little bit more details. You love Classic Modern so much. Yeah. In my opinion, when Classic Modern has like a style kind of like this, where it's like large shapes with good color variants and a decent amount of energy, it's always very fun to watch. Thanks, Pizzeria. Well, I hate modern levels. They look so fake. What does a real level look like in your opinion? I'm also in there for a low-end feature. I still think it could get featured because of the energy, but it is rather simple. $233. 36. Alrighty. I'm gonna guess it's a platformer. Yep. I've already seen this. Send it for a star rate. Something's not being able to load properly. Great. And it's a freaking sound effect. Okay. Not sure why that's happening. Either way, I've already seen and sent that. Alright. Next, how many levels we got? 232. So I just subtract 1. 39. Okay. It's always funny whenever the random generator is like, hey, you know what? Don't go anywhere. You're only going a certain amount of ways. Alvaro level. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Totally not sus. What's sus about it? This definitely does look like a lot of your older levels of Alvaro. Like, I'm assuming there's like a general style back then. It's nice to see how your style has improved. Why is Almado swag the boss? Oh, I got lasered. Admittedly, the boss does cover a lot of this gameplay, and it's just kind of difficult to see. Like, your reaction time is very much limited on this level, which isn't a bad thing, but I know that a lot of people don't like when boss fights do this. Okay, sure. Interesting. Worst player of chess. Alright. I can definitely tell that's 4 years old, but it's still kind of funny, kind of decent. I'll send it for a rate. You just realized you forgot to follow? Fair enough. Alright. How many levels we got now? 241. Let's go ahead and roll this. We get 220. Okay. Show 10 level. Watch, is this going to get a daily? Knowing Robert, he'll make this daily. Because if it's a Show 10 level, automatically getting a freaking daily. For some reason. I don't know why. Nothing against Show 10, but just like give other people daily, bro. They got some cool styles to it so far. I'm liking the color switch up here. The pseudo boss encounter is neat. Free coin at the end? That's unfortunate. This level's cool. Send with no coins. I wish I could send with no coins, but that's not a thing yet. If it ever becomes a thing, I would definitely send this level with bronze coins. This was cool though. Okay. 248. 42. The meaning of life. Gambling when? I don't set that up. You have to ask one of the mods in chat. Whoa. Oh, there's a jump board there. Hello, Sputnik's tutorial on how to make the blocks move like this. How are you? We are halfway through the level, over 2/3 of the way the level now, and kind of wish there was a little bit more going on, admittedly. The level's very slow, fortunately. Free coin at the end as well. Ugh. Yeah, I had some nice ideas and could probably get rated 6+ years ago, but unfortunately I think we're kind of past this style in terms of execution, so I'll personally be skipping this one. Okay. Next up we got 255. And we roll number 21. Alright. Fairly simple style so far. Another modern level. I feel like we've gotten a lot of modern levels today. Can't really say that the song goes well with this deco style. Maybe because it's just not the most represented this song is. Colors here look neat though. I'd say the yellow stripes on top of that gray, that shade of gray, are pretty good. Bit of a free coin. How is streaming? Good to know. Dead in 2 days. Gotcha. I'll personally send this for a star rate. It's got some good ideas, but I think a rate would be fine. $260. 174. Updated 1 minute ago. Alright, that's very suspicious. Don't jump there. That transition's a little weird. Deco's not bad. It's got the typical, like, you know, glow overlay where the left side has the bright glow overlay and the right side has the dark low opacity overlay that we've seen so many times now. I do think the deco could be a little bit more original. Definitely gives me like the old school vibes of like very early 2.1. What's up, Vernon? How you doing? Welcome in. Sorry, just responding to a text real quick. Alright. Long time no see? Yeah, it has been. I'm doing well. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. Probably gonna be streaming for another 15 or so minutes, and then we're gonna go most likely raid Howler, because I know that they started streaming recently. But this level, it does feel rather outdated. Unfortunately, I feel like there could have been like a lot more deco choices that could have been improved. It's more modernized and everything. Also wish there was a little bit more variation going on. But it's good for like 2020 at most, unfortunately. Alright, next level 263. It's kind of hard to see the number because of the 4K upscale I have on my monitor. Alright. Sip a modern level, another modern level. Yeah, I don't know why you guys are freaking out. I didn't send the level, so you guys freaking out about it being a copy. You know, I didn't send it, so it doesn't matter. This is definitely a very, like, early attempt on a modern level. I can definitely tell. It's because the composition is rather messy. I think these trees kind of make it a little bit more messy than it intends to be. Also, the color choices aren't the strongest. I think this red and white color combination here could have been swapped out for something a little bit more appealing. But there's definitely like a decent range of deco here, which I can appreciate. I just feel like the execution could have been a little better. Catch a packet, I see that. Okay. Yeah, definitely not a bad start for a modern style. Assuming this was a rather new creator. 3 creator points, okay. Yeah, definitely has a good start. I would just work on some colors, some composition. Okay. I see we have the catch-up packet skip request queue, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. I've already seen this. Send it for a star rate. This level should get rated. Oh, I can refund your points, catch-up packet. Stream manager, reward request queue, skip request queue. 2 minutes ago, reject. Should have your channel points back. I say should. $275. $205. Ooh, this song. Go back and send it for epic because Lunar deserves an epic. We're not good for star rate. Stop the glaze, bro. Be realistic about it. Trixis TTV, I keep on looking over, and the first thing that I read when I see your name is Triaxis. I'm like, no way, Triaxis is here. But then I do a double check, and it's Trixis. Yo, Mirig with the raid, thank you. I get that a lot, fair. I can definitely see the space vibe with this song. Out of 30, okay. Hello? Do I just continue doing it? Okay. I was about to say, no way you gotta get 30 in a small amount of time, dude. I was using my auto clicker and it wasn't even working, or getting that high. This level does have some great vibes. I think the deco execution is a little low par. A little bit under par for me. But I do have a... I do like the ideas here. Is the anti-raid system good now? I got no clue, man. That's on Twitch's side, I think. So, you'd have to ask them, not me. Isn't the cover art for this song space themed? Let's find out. The Fat Rad time lapse. The video, at least for the art, is an hourglass. So I guess I don't know. Is the stream almost ending? And roughly 9 minutes. 281. Yeah, for this level, I definitely see the vibes. I just think that the execution could have had a little bit more going on. But the vibes are definitely there. I would just work on the deco execution a little bit. Will I stream again tomorrow? I got no clue. A random demon. Alright. 2-player. Never mind. Let's watch that video. Bro, is this freaking video from like 2013 or something? 2020, close enough. What diploma did I get? I got a bachelor's in computer science, majoring in computer science with a minor in cybersecurity. If you're currently a college student living in the United States and you're pursuing the same degree, good luck finding a job afterwards. Because it ain't pretty. This level's cool though. I'm liking this. Not bad. It definitely has aged a little bit, but I still send it for a star rate. I think it's good. The last part sucked. It's full on memory keys. Ooh. Limbo before it was cool. $286. Am I in favor of levels? What did I say? With moving structures everywhere? Example, the Wonder of You. I wouldn't say that every single level has to have every single structure moving. Like, there's definitely some styles that look better if they're a little bit more static. But I do like it when levels look a little more dynamic. Like, a level doesn't have to have every single block moving around to make it look dynamic. You can make up for the dynamic aspect of it by having, like, stuff in the background, air deco that like pulses to the music, just general effects that make up for that lack of movement in the structures. So no, not every single structure has to move in a level for me to like it. Memory. This is a memory level, or that's a memory level. All right. Let's go ahead and watch this. Interesting color schemes. It's cool though. I like this. The one part with the spiral was a little interesting. Like it kind of does like blend a little too much. I mean, that's fine with the memory aspects, but I feel like the level could have had a little bit more of a consistent theme throughout. Because like at the beginning we're like underwater or something, then we go to this spiral part, and then it becomes Forbidden Isle by Scylla for a second. But you know, this color scheme, and then we get a little bit more of a modern day looking part. But yeah, I think I'll send this for a rate, just because of the amount of deco variation. It doesn't really like feel too cohesive in my opinion, but you know, it's still decent. Okay, next up, 300. Did I play your level? I don't think so. I don't really know. Yacht rooms. This is a 3-star. What is this? $16 rooms. Oh boy. I mean, at least there's a little bit of effort put in here to make the deco look decent. Oh my god, that's it. That's so annoying. But I wouldn't really say that it really matches the song all too well. Dude, that's so annoying, this gameplay. I don't trust it. Or I got a party hat on now. Alright, all of a sudden it's another character. Cool. At least the character isn't like the same thing throughout the entire level. Oh. Just come off the ledge. There we go. And thank you for making this ball gameplay actually interesting instead of it being like, alright, let's go back up and down, up and down, up and down. Like a lot of room-based platformers do. Like, I hate when they do that. It's so boring. Oh, bullshit. Last room. Is it free? Nope, we actually have to do it. That's good. So many levels like this are like, alright, the last room is just the room that's, you know, the thank you for playing room. Not bad. I'd say that's like a 4, man. I mean, it's not difficult by any means, but I feel like with it being 16 or so rooms, kind of does need a little bit more of a higher difficulty. I don't know. I mean, I barely play platformers, so my judgment on difficulty is still not the best, but I still think that I have somewhat of a decent judgment on it. I feel like the deco, I'm gonna say, I couldn't recall if like the block deco stays the same the entire level or not. No, okay, it does do some sort of difference. I'm assuming whenever the whenever the characters change, so that's good at least. The structuring itself is relatively simple. You know, there's not really much to really talk about there because not a lot of intriguing looking structures are present. You know, it's just like copy paste the same block over and over again. You know, I do this. Kind of wish there's a little bit more variation there. So I'll probably just send this for a star rate, and I'll send that for 4. Okay, one last level. That's like, you know, an actual level and not, you know, some recent tab thing, and we'll end the stream there. 308. Not 3008, 308. 303. Subatonic. I know that name. Oh, he is one of your songs. Ooh. Another 9 circles level. Alright. This one actually has a little bit more higher quality deco, which I can appreciate, than some of the other levels that we got in this style today. Not sure how I feel about the 9 circles level with this song, though. I can make it through there, right? No, you patched it? Oh, you loser. Hit the corner. There we go. There we go. I will say the colors look pretty good in this level. The gameplay's not half bad either. It is relatively simple. Is that secret way patch? No, it isn't. Swag route. Whoop, easy. Four-ton speed, oh gosh. This part right here reminds me of the wave part in Theory of Everything 2 version 2 by Neptune. I don't know why. Not bad. Probably send this for a star rate. Got some decent stuff about it. The NC level portion looks decent, I guess, but I still think it could get rated, so I'll send it for a rate. Alright. Cool. Alright, let's go raid someone. Let's go raid Howler. Why not? Let me freaking get their username so I don't misspell it somehow. Slash raid. Stardog Howl. Alright. Appreciate everybody for coming out. I'm glad that I was able to troubleshoot my stream or my OBS crashing yesterday. Remember !CC if you want to participate in my creator contest. !Discord if you want to join my Discord server. Thank you guys for coming out. I'll see you guys next stream.